Do you know what, right? Recently, the urge to sing A Lion Sleeps Tonight is just a whim away. A whim away. A whim away.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Get lost on there. Welcome to Get Lost. Oh. Welcome to Get Lost.
Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb.
That was a stupid one. They're getting worse and worse.
Just shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Oh, I've got plenty more, mate. Don't worry.
You've got like a big folder full of shit jokes.
I actually have, not folder, but a notes page on my phone of just the stupidest jokes I hear. Ready to be told on your favourite podcast.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome to Get Lost. Oh dear. Hope you're all enjoying it so far. Hope you've been enjoying listening to us during your tier 3, tier 2 or tier 1 lockdown.
Yeah, definitely. Tier 3 is, I can confirm, boring as fuck.
Tier 2 is not much better, to be honest. I think we're moving in... Sorry, what?
I was just about to say, my housemate the other night was like, oh, do you want to go to the pub? Oh, wait, no.
Just teasing you.
We can't go to the pub.
Oh, do you want to go to the pub? 1-0. Can't do that. Yeah, it does suck. Apparently, my dad thinks that our area is going to move into tier 3.
Oh, really?
I thought it was going to go to tier 1, so I have no idea about anything that's going on.
Your dad, who works for the government health service, as we all know.
He's a madman scientist. Yeah. He actually created the vaccine by himself.
He's like, this vaccine is shit, we're going straight to tier 3.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
Wouldn't it be mad if, you know how vaccines work, where they like inject a little bit of the virus into you? Mm-hmm. If they accidentally just did too much.
They just give everybody COVID.
Yeah, they just gave everyone COVID and were like, fuck.
Fuck, we did it wrong. Sorry, guys.
We're supposed to destroy the vaccine.
We did the total opposite. Oh god.
Have you ever looked into applying to one of those flu trial things?
See, I was going to bring this up with you because you were saying that you're not sure whether you're going to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you have applied to do one of those flu trial things.
I have, bro. I have.
So I was like, does that not completely go against what you were saying about the vaccine?
It does completely, and I only realised this recently. But at the time, I was just like, I'm poor as fuck.
Yeah, it's fair.
They're offering me like $3,000 to be ill for 2 weeks. I was like, fuck yeah.
Mate. Yeah, no, I thought I was just listening to the episode back and you were saying about it and I was like, hang on, this guy literally applied to fuck his body up for a bit of money. Well, I suppose you're not getting paid for the COVID one, so there's no appeal at all.
That's the thing.
Pay me and I'll happily take your vaccine.
That's it. I probably would at this point, to be honest. That's it. I just wonder, like, you know, I just doubt that Bill Gates is running the other one, you know.
But he most certainly is
clears
running
the flu ones. Do you reckon maybe he's doing all of them? Maybe Bill Gates has just got an operation going on. I've got to stop spreading conspiracy theories. I think I do need to stop spreading conspiracy theories.
You're gonna get taken away by some fucking scientist because
one of them's gonna be true.
Yeah, the FBI will be knocking on your door.
It's like the amount of shit I've given the Chinese government in my and I've got like a Chinese phone.
Oh, true. Yeah, they're gonna.
So maybe they're spying on me. I don't know.
Maybe they are. That's another conspiracy you've just... By saying you want to stop spreading conspiracies, you've actually just come up with another one.
Oh, bro, that's a joke. That's a joke.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying it.
Oh, mate. You want to hear Alex Jones, right? I know most people who hear his name have probably turned around and gone, oh, fuck him, Alex Jones, right-wing dickhead.
Is that the one we spoke about? He looks like Kevin Spacey.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
he does. He looks like Kevin Spacey if he was a raging alcoholic.
Which Kevin Spacey probably was, to be honest. He looks like Kevin Spacey mixed with Joe Rogan.
Yeah. The guy's huge. He's absolutely enormous, right?
Mm.
And he claimed when he was younger that he had like problems with his brain or something, and he was just getting a constant supply of DMT.
DMT?
Yeah. Like his brain, like DMT is created in your brain, right? It's like a chemical.
Right.
It's also a drug, and the drug like mixes with your DMT receptors and that shit. But
What does it stand for? Dick my tits.
Oh, it is.
Dick my tits. Imagine if someone was getting ready to do a titty fuck, and that's what they say to you. Hey,
My tits.
dick my tits.
Dick my tits, bro.
Do it, dick my tits.
Or maybe it was like dimensional multiverse transition.
Maybe.
Could be that. It could be that.
Donkey Man tunes. Just my brain is empty. I can't think of anything that it could be. Anything that works.
So he claimed that he was getting like constant supply of DMT, so he was just seeing more and more deeper into the consciousness.
Yeah.
And he was just getting an overriding amount of this, and that's why he can see beyond shit so easily. Supposedly, that's what he claims, which I thought was quite a nuts statement.
Yeah, these sort of people are nuts, though, aren't they?
Yeah, bro. Because there's two possibilities, right?
Yeah.
He's lying is the first one.
Very likely.
Yeah, it seems quite likely. Seems quite likely. We don't know for sure, but it seems likely.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't prove it.
If I were to put my money on something, it would be that he's lying.
Yeah. Or he believes it, but he's still maybe he's not intentionally
He's still
lying, or
fucked in the head.
because most people who lie, I don't think they do it on purpose.
No, that's true.
It's chan shit. So maybe that's the first possibility. He's lying, and this guy, if he's lied about that, then fuck knows what else he's lying about. But the other possibility is that it's true.
Which is
In
scary.
which case, this guy has entered a new dimension. And he is telling us all about all the crazy shit that's going on, which is potentially true as well, which is absolutely insane. So the possibility is that he's either not telling the truth or he's telling the truth, and both scenarios are just nuts.
Both really scary.
Yeah.
There's no good outcome here.
No, it's still terrifying.
Oh dear. I was reading something on Twitter. It was a guy describing his experience in a brothel for the first time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And it was a very long thread about his experience. And he says it wasn't a good experience, to say the least. And he was coked out of his mind. And he goes into this brothel and...
Not a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not going to read it word for word, but just to sum up, he goes in there and he's got blood running all down his face because he's been on the coke, and it's been I don't know, I suppose it fucked his nose up. And there's this woman who's I don't know what nationality she is, but had an accent, and she was like, why you been fighting? And he was like, I haven't, just been on coke. And then he said, oh, anyone who's done coke will know that you can't get it up when you're on coke. And he tried to have sex with a brothel worker, but he couldn't get it up, and she was getting really pissed off with him, trying to get the condom on him. And he said it was an absolute nightmare. And the way he described trying to have sex with someone with a floppy dong was like trying to pick a lock with a flump. That made me laugh so much.
Pick a lock with a flump.
With a flump, a little
the
marshmallow.
fuck is a flump?
Like that marshmallow thing. You know, like the long twisted marshmallow, like a floppy fucking. Trying to pick a lock with a flump. This is such a great way to describe it.
That is crazy.
Oh god.
Oh, I wonder if he got his money back.
I don't think so. Oh, he said he was trying to kiss her, and she was like, no, extra 10 euros for kissing. And he was like, I don't know about any of you, but I don't want to be charged for my kissing.
Oh, come on, what did you expect?
I know. And then he goes, porn has made you really think that the reverse cowgirl, where they're facing the other direction, is a really sexy position. But in this scenario, it really wasn't. She was doing it so that we didn't make any eye contact at all. And oh god, it sounds like an absolute nightmare.
It just seems cold, man, doesn't it?
And right at the end, he just goes, so moral of the story, either have a wank or find yourself a real girlfriend.
We used to have loads of prostitutes up behind Aldi in Southampton. For anyone who's been in Southampton, they've probably heard of this.
Right.
And so if you drove behind Aldi, there's like a street behind there.
Okay.
And there'd just be like, if you went late at night, there'd be like girls just like littered along the side of the street. And you just knew.
Yeah, they're ready for a fuck.
And my boss, I don't know if I've told you this before, hopefully not.
I've never heard it.
So my boss went there. She's quite a conservative, she's a conservative Eastern European lady.
Right.
Very strict, very harsh in her ways. Like, very, I don't know what the right word is.
Yeah.
But like not open to that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. And so she drove down there because her husband was working down there.
What was he doing down there?
He had a job. I think it might be an Aldi or something like that. Can you imagine? He usually goes down there and he's just there in a fur coat and a cane.
Visit him at work. He looks like Hugh Hefner.
Just giving her some sandwiches or something. Yeah, so she rolls
day
up
in the office
to the street, and somebody fucking knocks on her window, and she rolls it down, and a guy leans in and goes, "So how much?" She was like, "What the fuck?"
What sort of prostitute brings her own
that
car?
was like the prostitute street.
That's so funny.
Brings her own car.
Yeah, isn't it the other way? It's normally the person in the car who's asking for the sex, not the prostitute doesn't just sit in their own car, surely.
I don't know. Maybe some of them have got those kind of facilities.
Pickup service.
That's how you know you're dealing with a high class prostitute.
Yeah, that's like that fake taxi shit.
Oh, I don't have any money.
Don't have any money.
Sure, she sits there.
Oh, yeah, Yicky. Well, there's only one thing we can do. Let me pull over.
Oh, Barry.
Naughty boy.
So yeah, that was quite funny.
Oh dear.
We were warned, weren't we, when we went to Magaluf about the prostitutes there?
Yeah,
we were warned about them, and because what they do supposedly, I say supposedly, pretty sure I saw something very similar happen.
Yeah, we saw the exact thing happen, pretty much.
So when you're at the cash machine, you got to watch out in Magaluf, because if you go to the cash machine and you're on your own, you'll just get like a swarm of prostitutes come up to you and like stab you and just take your money.
Yeah.
And they're just, once you've entered your credit card details, they just take all your money out your account and that's it. Boom. You're fucked. And so when we were there, we saw this lady running away. On the Magaluf strip, we just saw this woman just running. And
I was like, where is this going? I can't actually remember someone getting stabbed at an ATM. No, I do remember what you're talking about. You see her come running around the corner.
And we were like, oh shit, this poor woman is running away from a man. There's a man chasing after her. Like, oh god, like maybe we should do something.
Stop her.
Upon closer inspection, she was carrying a wallet.
She nicked his wallet.
She nicked his wallet and just ran. It's such a bold way to pickpocket someone.
It is, but the thing is, like, that's such an easy place to do it because everyone's so drunk. I'm surprised we didn't actually get robbed.
Mate, it's because there was 3 of us. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, and we're such
any
big,
of us were on our own. That's why we couldn't leave anyone on their own that night.
Yeah,
because that's it. We would have been game over. We would have been screwed.
Yeah, but they do try though, don't they? When they're talking to you, they do try and take your wallet out of your pocket.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we did speak to a group.
We did. Yeah, we did.
We did.
Had a bit of a chat.
We were just seeing what's up.
We actually did, didn't we? We
actually weren't interested in the services, but we weren't.
Oh dear,
inclined that way. But so I was just chatting to one of them, and she just reached down into my pocket to try and grab my wallet. I slapped her hand away, and she started having a go at me. She was like, "Oh, senor,
what are you doing? What are you doing?"
Yeah, exactly. And they all start getting riled up, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, they don't seem to realise that what they're doing is absolutely fucked up.
It's like, you try to steal my wallet,
and then you tell me
now you're having a go at me for stopping you. It's like,
yeah,
excuse me,
it's a bit
what?
of a backwards way to do things, don't you think? Yeah, fucking hell.
It's so out of order.
It is if you're going there, anyone, just be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Be very
crazy.
careful.
You have to be, otherwise you'll just get mugged. Like straight up mugged.
Yeah. Have you listened to ASMR?
No, I haven't.
It's quite soothing, right? I don't listen to it much, although some of it's soothing and some of it is just fucking horrible. But I like to go to sleep listening to YouTube videos or podcasts, right?
You're like Wayne Rooney.
Am I? Does he do that?
No, he has to turn the vacuum on.
The vacuum? That's so loud.
I know.
That's
the energy
so
bills
loud
as well.
Yeah, fucking hell. I just put my earphones in. The vacuum, he's just got one spot on the carpet that's super clean.
God, that's so annoying when you clean the carpet so well you have to clean the rest of the fucking carpet. I hate it when it happens.
Oh my god. No, yeah, so I listened to put some YouTube videos on, and I woke up middle of the night the other day because my YouTube had auto-played onto some ASMR shit, and it's like right in your ears and it like rattles your brain and it's fucking horrible.
What does it say? What sort of things are you...
It was like just them tapping on the mic, like doing all this shit and like fucking whispering in it, and it's really creepy to wake up to in the middle of the night. Like really creepy.
That sounds it.
Yeah. But ASMR, the way it's spelt, like, it looks like it should be pronounced asthma. Asthma. And I was thinking asthma noises would be the worst thing to have in ASMR. Just someone having an asthma attack.
It's like when they give a dog a microphone.
Yeah, no, that'd be fucking horrible.
What does ASMR stand for?
As I don't know. No, I don't know. I was gonna make a fucking acronym. ASMR stands for
Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
See, I would have never got that in my life.
The pronunciation.
I couldn't even pronounce it, let alone actually guess what it stood for. What was like autonomous
sensory
meridian. Okay, yeah, no, it's a it was coined in 2010. I thought it was a very recent thing, ASMR.
It's a bit like twerking. That shit came out ages ago, but it only became popular after a bit.
Twerking's so weird. I don't know how women do it.
Mate, it's a skill. It's a skill.
It's like they've literally just dislodged their arse from the rest of their body. Like it doesn't actually connect to their spine. It's like the reverse of a bobblehead. It's a bobble bum.
It does. It's like how, you know, people can dislocate their own fingers. It's like that.
Ugh.
I find it's quite funny because you know it's a skill because you find someone who's bad at twerking and then you know it's a skill.
Yeah, they're just the ones who are like they've got their hands on their knees trying to twerk, but it just looks like they're trying to shake out the last bit of a shit. They're just trying to shake off the dingleberries at the end.
Jesus.
It's like when your dog's clamping its tail, like just to snip just to snip the last bit of the poo off. That's what these people look like who are really trying. That's actually exactly what it looks like when your dog's done a poo and it's moving its tail up and down to try and clamp the last bit of the shit off.
Oh my god!
That's what
you can't twerk when you look like a furry. That's it. That's like the skill progression of twerking.
Yeah,
it goes from furry to something you can do at a club.
And you definitely can't walk into a club dressed as a furry, or a normal club anyway. Imagine walking into like Prism and as a furry, you'd get the shit kicked out of you.
You'd be raped on the first day.
Yeah.
You'd just be raped on the first day. People would think you're some kind of fiend.
Yeah, people are not very accepting in
bro.
Suffolk.
Yeah, you get raped in prison for nothing. I swear that'd be game over if you walked in dressed as a furry.
Speaking of prison,
yeah,
I was at the gym the other day, getting changed. Right, changed out of my gym, into my gym gear. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I even fucking doesn't matter which way I was getting dressed, but I was in the changing rooms.
I don't think anyone gives a shit, but
so basically I was putting my socks on.
Well, left or right?
I think it was I put my right one on first. I think I always do.
Oh, okay. Can you go into detail on that, please?
Okay, so I put it over the toes and then I pull it up. Not really much detail. More you can say. Okay, it goes over the ball of the foot and then it goes over the heel. Any more?
I'm satisfied.
Okay, cool. So no, I was in the gym in the changing rooms, and when I'm in the gym, when I'm getting changed in a public place like that, I'm still really discreet. Like even about taking my top off, like I'll sort of do it in the corner, not in fucking broad day or like right in the middle of everyone. So do you know what I mean? But old people just don't have that filter. Bro. They walk around with their cocks out all the time in the changing rooms.
That's gonna be us one day. It's a mad thing.
But I always notice that they do it, like walking around with their cocks flapping about, like their sacky testicles hitting their knees, But I've never in my life seen that. They usually put their boxers on pretty sharpish. There was this guy in the gym the other day who had got fully stripped naked and then was just bent over drying his toes with his arse just fully spread and out in the changing rooms. And I turned around and I was like, oh my God, I did not want to see your brown eye this morning.
Who the fuck dries their toes as well?
I know, just put your socks on. Your socks literally act as a towel.
All you gotta do is step on the towel and that's it. Your foot's done. Like, you're fucking drying your toes.
God, it was horrible. I just turned around and see this guy's fucking balloon knot staring at me, and I was like, oh my God. If you were in prison, you would get absolutely destroyed.
I love how you saw a guy's arsehole and your first thought was, I imagine him getting fucked.
There's only one
Also,
of two
please-
things that can happen with your arsehole. And when he's bent in that position, he's not going to be doing pooing. Unless he's trying to twerk and then shake it off.
Get the furry going. I swear, you know, some guys as well, they look like furries without the costumes. Like, you know, they don't need costumes. You don't need a costume to look like a furry sometimes.
No, you're right.
It's like, no, I haven't got a kink, I just don't shave. Yeah, we used to have this gym at Southampton called JoJo's.
Yeah.
It was
Jojo
like-
Siwa. Did she sponsor it? Jojo Siwa. Do you know who she is?
No.
Oh, she's a fucking...
She's
Like
not a
a-
singer, is she?
She's a... I think she's a YouTuber who... Just Google what Jojo Siwa looks like. She's young. She's 17 now, but she started when she was quite young. But she's like 7
I
foot or
recognise
something
her.
fucking terrifying.
She's what? She's 7 foot.
She's like 7 foot. She's really tall for her age. Maybe not 7 foot, but she's like really tall.
You can't really tell that in the photos.
No. But yeah, she's... Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, she's 1 meter 75 centimeters, which is pretty tall.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is in feet.
One...
In feet, this is weird that I'm looking up some 17-year-old girl's height. This is getting a bit strange.
Oh, she's 5'7". It's not really that bad.
That's not even tall at all. Bro, I'm taller than that.
Are you sure?
Yeah. At least I think so. Yeah, so there's this gym, and it was like one of those boxing gyms, pretty much. You ever seen them?
Boxing gyms.
Yeah, so it's a gym, but it just looks like a mix between a gym and a crack den, where all the paint's coming off the walls, the benches are like there's no organisation to them. The whole place is like a dungeon.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just a really not very well looked after gym with just a punch bag in the middle.
Like it had like a punch bag, it had a boxing ring, it had like a studio, and you'd have this like weird place where you could go bench in this like dungeon like area. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I found like whips and chains.
It feels like you're literally training for the mafia in one of those places.
Literally, bro. And the guys there are like fucking mental.
Yeah.
They're just crazy. These crazy Eastern European motherfuckers.
They have a different fucking level of working out, don't they?
Oh my days, man. Yeah. It's crazy. Everyone's in there like with V-neck vests. It's like and they're like
looking like a rejected
baggy shorts and shit. Like.
Looking like a rejected member of Backstreet Boys with their V-necks.
Yeah, and they're all bald as well. I don't know, they're all bald, covered in tattoos, and like jacked to the fucking teeth.
Yeah, terrifying.
You know what? That was actually my favourite gym ever.
Really?
Yeah, it was just like so rusty. The whole place just like was just so rusty. But the thing about it was there was like in the change room, everyone was just naked the whole fucking time. I don't know why. Everyone was just always naked. You just go in there, there'd be like 3 or 4 naked men every time.
It's so weird. Just literally put your boxers on. I don't see the point. Like, dry yourself and instantly put your boxers on, and then you don't have to walk around with your cock out.
Yeah, but they don't care, mate. They don't care.
But why? Have you not been brought up to have a bit of privacy when it comes to your genitals?
Bro, they're not ashamed. They're not insecure, you know. I can imagine them walking down the street like that.
Yeah, they probably would. That's the scariest part.
I swear, as you get older as a man, you just lose interest in clothes.
Yeah, I'm already getting there, mate. I swear.
Because like when you're really young, you have no interest in clothes, and then you hit about 5, you're like, shit, I need to be covered up.
Yeah. See, when you said you get to a certain age and you have no interest in clothes, I thought you meant fashion. That's why I said I'm already there. Not actually wearing clothes, because I'm not already there. I do still wear clothes. I was talking about fashion. Like, I'm already at the point where I've stopped wearing, unless I'm going out like on a night out or something, I've stopped wearing skinny jeans because they're just not as comfy. You know?
Really?
Yeah, they're just not as comfy as just
You're
a nice
me for
pair.
Dad, I'm gonna see you with like a pair of cargo shorts and white Reeboks and like knee-high white socks. This is gonna be fucking hilarious.
I wear quarter zips all the time now. Literally, that's my go-to look.
Mate,
Although I do
sexy.
quite like that look.
Quarter zips is sexy.
They are.
Whoever said otherwise is lying.
It's true. All the clothes in Fat Face are fucking sexy. I really like all the clothes in there.
Yeah.
And that's how you know you're
Fat
getting
Face.
old.
Fat Face is like animal, but nice.
Yeah, it's like an expensive animal.
Animal's dead.
Animal is dead.
It's so dead. It's awful.
Topshop's going into administration, apparently.
No way.
Yeah, so where are we
Topshop's
all
going
going to
to
get our
administration?
fucking T-shirts with the colourful collars and sleeves? Do you remember them?
Yeah.
With the 3
yeah.
buttons.
Yeah, the like one that you could show a bit of chest hair with those. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Not
when
that
you're in
anyone
year
had
5.
Any, but
Yeah, those T-shirts were great. I don't know if anyone listening actually understands what I'm talking about. They had, on the sleeves, they had a strip of colour right at the end of each sleeve, and on the collar, they had the same colour, and then 3 buttons going down. They were like a buttoned V-neck. And that was
they were so fashionable.
They were so popular
at the time. Like,
and everyone had a different colour, didn't they?
Yeah. Some guys would have like 8 or 9 of these T-shirts.
Yeah.
8, and they come in like wearing different versions of them, just flexing.
Yeah. And you'd see one guy with like a really rare colour that no one else has seen before. It's like a rare Pokemon card.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, where'd you get
bro,
that?
Where did you get that from?
Yeah. Well, there was the twat who used to walk around. They had both sleeves and the collar were all different colours. They looked like a clown. I had a purple T-shirt with the yellow trimmings.
Oh, nice.
And I had a grey one with pink trimmings. Yeah.
God, I cannot remember.
They were great T-shirts. But everybody had them. It was weird being in school, and like fashion trends would fucking sweep the school and everyone would just be wearing the same thing.
That is mad.
Like
It is
neon.
crazy. It's crazy.
Them
I can only
saggy hats
imagine-
that look like condoms.
But you used to have them with coats. Do you remember coats?
Super dry coats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember coats? Do you remember coats?
Do you remember coats? Yeah, they keep you warm. We joke, but when you're in the middle of summer and it's really hot, I actually forget that you do get to a point in the year where you need to wear a coat.
Mate, yeah.
You know?
I know. I'm feeling that now. Like, it's a point of the year where I'll have to wear just a T-shirt.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's like, how the hell do I ever walk outside in just a T-shirt? It's too cold.
But yeah, everyone used to wear like super dry coats, and there was a time where these quilted coats were like the thing.
Quilted
fashion was
coat?
yeah. You used to have like checkered, like it was like checkered pretty much.
That didn't hit me, I don't think.
Well,
like
maybe
farmer
maybe
person
cool.
coat.
No, like black quilted coats. They were like
No, that never
slightly
hit my.
puffy.
I see what you mean. I do. I'm looking at them now. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, they never hit my my school, I don't think.
Right.
But mine was it was the super dry coats with the massive collars that make you look like a vampire.
Oh my god, and it's crazy. Like everyone, like one person would get them, then everyone would start getting them.
Yeah, like chinos. It just fully fucking took over. This is really showing what sort of time we grew up in. Because now, if anyone younger than us is listening, they're like, God, these people are old.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true, actually. But like they probably got their own shit that they'll. I swear it's like Gucci now. I swear, like nowadays it's just actually good fashion.
Yeah, or fake versions. It's like fake Supreme.
Like when we were young, it was just retarded stuff you'd find at the Topshop, but like nowadays it's genuine designer brands that are popular.
Yeah,
and
it's
like,
because of social media. You can't get away with looking shit anymore.
No,
you know?
no. It's like if you look at the like 13-year-old girls, they look like so much older than they did when we were 13.
Yeah, it's true, because you've got the whole internet to browse and look at fashion and look at tutorials on YouTube. You know, like. But
so much information out there. Like,
yeah, when we were growing up, you'd see one picture of a celebrity in a magazine and just try and replicate the look, and it just wouldn't go the way you planned.
E-boys didn't used to be popular when we were young. That's how old we are now.
Yeah, e-boys were the weird kid in the back of the class who would fucking sit there drawing. You know, that was what an e-boy was then. But now they're they're popular.
They're cool now. It's crazy.
E-boys are terrifying.
It's mad. It's mad. I don't know. I don't even say they're terrifying.
I think they are.
I'd rather be approached for a fight with an e-boy.
What does? Yeah, no. I think you'd win. What does e-boy stand for? Like emo boy?
No, it's internet, isn't it?
But like. That would be an I, wouldn't it? I'm sure we've had this conversation before, but like
we have.
Oh, it's electronic girls / boys.
They're a youth subculture that emerged in the late 2010s and is almost exclusively seen on social media.
Yeah, they never actually leave the house like it. They just stay on TikTok, and then they dress like a normal person when they leave the house. Oh God, yeah, no. Belle Delphine is an e-girl. That's a notable. There's this page on the Wikipedia. Notable e-girls / boys. There's only 3. They're not that notable.
Lil Huddy. Who the fuck is Lil Huddy?
I haven't got a clue. I just looked on there. Who the fuck is Lil Huddy?
Lil Huddy.
How do they come up with these names? I know they just put little in front of everything, but like Huddy, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, it's because he's called Chase Hudson. Makes sense.
That's pretty dope.
Lil Huddy.
It's so funny how you can just create a false persona online. It's so fucking funny.
I always thought that I'd keep up with the online popular people, you know, like I've always been very into YouTubers and like who's popular and who's not, but TikTok stars just I'm not got a clue who is famous and who is not on TikTok.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because the video's only like 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. It's like it's just I never thought I'd get to the point where I'd be like, yeah, that internet video is just not my thing. It's definitely not my thing, but that's the point we're at. Dancing on TikTok's not my thing. I'd rather watch a chef on TikTok. I follow a lot of chefs teaching me how to cook. You know you're getting old when that's your go-to video.
Literally.
Teach me how to make a fryer.
I went through a phase of only following entrepreneurial accounts. But it was like the motivational porn.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's just like retarded things. It was like, because I was like, fuck it, social media's messing my brain. I might as well like program it so that I'm getting fed positive stuff.
Yeah.
But then it just ended up being dopamine fixes over how Bill Gates managed to make like 40 mil in 1 year or some shit like that.
He started in a garage, you can do it too. The only thing stopping you is how hard you're working. It's like, no, he did have a lot of luck and a very good idea that has now been done, so I can't do that. And
insane amounts of knowledge as well.
Yeah. He was much cleverer than I am.
He was a genius, like. It's like, Jeff Bezos was working at McDonald's at fucking 21.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I wasn't judging Jeff for working at McDonald's in the first place, to be honest.
No. And the thing is, all these people, they came up with such a good idea that hadn't been a thing yet, you know. But like now, there's so much. Like you can't just make something like Amazon and have it be as popular.
You probably could. I reckon you could. Honestly.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon you fucking could. These things will be starting up. Look at TikTok. TikTok came out of nowhere. Man. That just fired up.
That's true.
There's still space for it, I think. Like, everyone's going online. I personally feel like the internet is still in its early days. Like,
really?
Yeah, because no one really knows what they're doing. We've got all this technology, and we've only had it for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah, you do have a point. It's like, I think we're finally coming. I don't know. It feels like the technology is moving too quick for the way that we can actually understand the internet.
Yeah,
you know?
Literally. It's going to take us so long to be able to master it. It's like when they first discovered stones or like fire. They probably didn't have a fucking clue what to do with
kept
fire.
burning their house down. Oh, yeah, fuck!
It's like we've got this really powerful tool that we just
can't control.
Yeah.
I've killed my family 3 times.
Oh, God, I have to keep making more. It's crazy. It's got like, it must have taken them like maybe 50 years or so before they realised they could cook shit.
Yeah, they're like, right, we've got this really hot thing, we just don't know what to do with it. It just keeps destroying shit. What do we do?
Oh no, let's chuck a pig on it, see what happens.
Yeah. Oh, tastes nice.
That must have been amazing. That must have been so amazing, right? So you're just there chilling, you're fucked off with the fire, you don't know what to do with it, it just looks cool, it keeps you warm. Then you've got a dead pig, you chuck it on, and then about 30 minutes into you chucking the pig on the fire, this smell starts to arise.
Yeah, and you're like, oh.
Hang on a second.
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
We've been eating these things raw for years. Do you think they were eating meat before they found out what fire was?
Must have done, mate. They must have done.
Just eating raw meat.
They were all hunting, weren't they?
Yeah, but like...
Probably not for fun. I don't know, maybe they were. If we do it now, like, maybe they were just doing it for fun.
Maybe, but yeah, like, I've never thought of that. Did they just not cook the meat before?
I don't know.
Fuck. Fuck, we've really devolved. We can't even stomach raw meat anymore.
That's it. Maybe that was bad for them at the time. Maybe they had cooked meat and their stomach was like, fuck no, what is this?
Yeah, and now we can't even so fucking handle an uncooked sausage.
Yeah, that's crazy. That must have been insane. Like, the man who discovered bacon, what a day. What a fucking day.
What a day. That will go down in the history books, a day like that. Discovering bacon.
Imagine the rumours from the other camp. Yo, they've got this really good stuff.
Yeah.
They had like bacon dealers. You could have like the finest child in the village if you transferred like a kilo of bacon. Not that they know what a kilo is. Like.
Or like all the other camps think that this one camp is like fully fucked up. They go, God, did you hear about fucking Camp A over there? They chucked a pig on a fire.
And then
how barbaric. Fucking hell, have a bit of class.
Bro, they're probably all like, oh no, Jesus doesn't agree with that.
Yeah, that's against the rules. Jesus, the guy who hasn't been fucking invented yet.
Who's Jesus? I don't know, but he wouldn't.
I don't know,
like
but I think he's coming in about 2,000 years. Isn't it funny that like there was no years before Jesus? We've been 2,020 years since Jesus, and before what were they doing?
That can't be how it fucking worked.
Why have we just all based our years off that? Isn't it weird?
It is weird, but I don't think they can't have done that the whole time. Surely they didn't just wait for Jesus to come and then be like,
and they're like, "Hang on, now we'll start." And do you think they backtracked it? Like they were like, "Right, so Jesus came around about this time, so we'll start it from then." Or do you think as soon as he came down, he was like, "Right, we're gonna start a year system. Anything before me is minus."
Do Jesus just had a massive ego.
He's like, the world does revolve around me.
Trust me, we're just going to call it before all the time that I wasn't there before Christ.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
Anyone born before Jesus came down, they're like, oh, so what year were you born? Don't know, fucking, I've got a clue. No concept of time before Jesus came about.
It doesn't even matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. Jesus wasn't there, so...
It only matters that Jesus came down last year. How old are you? I haven't got a clue. Fuck knows. Older than him.
17 years since Jesus came, though.
Since the first Christmas day. Since I got my first iPhone on Christmas Day.
Man, it's crazy. Jesus was on some other shit. That's it. That's like the biggest flex ever. Time was named after him.
It's so weird. Even like full-on atheists, you'd think that they'd go against the year system because it's to do with Christ.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But just no one questions it.
No.
Everyone's like, yeah, no. To be fair, this is quite easy, so we'll just stick with this.
I don't think even Jeff Bezos is going to get to that point.
No.
You know?
I don't think anyone.
Maybe he will. Maybe we'll get to a point where we're saying like 400 BB.
Before Bezos.
When Bezos is running the world. And we're going to be like, it's going to be like... remember back in 300 BB. Where
it would change the years to be like, instead of 365 days, it's like, that's too complicated, we'll just round it up to 400. We don't need 365, just do it around 400 and then everyone knows what's going on. Fucking get rid of leap years. Confusing.
Instead of days, they'll be called bays.
We'll just add an extra month in there to round everything off and just call it Jeff. We're in the month of Jeff. Jeffuary.
Bro, I swear that is what's coming. That is what's coming. Amazon have got everything. They've got their finger in every fucking pie.
Yeah, and they sell most of the calendars in the world, so they could just alter them. Add another page.
Oh my god. Oh, I saw an advert the other day. It was for it was like Monzo, like Deliveroo, and at the end of the advert, it was like the Amazon tick, and I was like, what the fuck? The Amazon tick.
The Amazon tick.
You know the little well, it's not a tick. It's like an arrow, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know the little curved arrow.
Yeah, well, on the logo.
Yeah. But they had it and it was
from
like
the A
AWS.
to the Z.
So it's like they've got this whole. I don't know if they run Monzo or Deliveroo.
Monzo, what, like the bank?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, like the bank. So they
Monzo
like
the bank.
If that's. Does Amazon? I need to look this up because otherwise I'm just going to be spewing shit.
Does Amazon... Monzo's such a good bank. Switch to it, everyone. Monzo's great.
Monzo is awesome.
It's so easy.
Yeah, they built it. Yeah.
Wow.
Mate. See, they've got everything. They've got like... They've got doorbells on everyone's house. They've got They've got thousands of drivers, so they can have anything at any moment, bro. Like...
Mate.
They've got everything you need to take over the world. They've got the money system now, like on their side.
It's true. They've got everything.
They've got Deliveroo, so like if anyone gets hungry, they just go to Amazon.
All they need is toilets, and then they're literally providing us everything.
They're gonna get to the point where everything we need is going to have to come from Amazon.
It's
because
true.
They just do it so well and efficiently.
Maybe they started... Right, here's a conspiracy that I'm going to start. They started coronavirus so that by Christmas time, no one would be able to go out shopping, so everyone would have to buy their presents off Amazon.
Amazon have like...
Whoa.
I'm going to see how much, what the exact percentage is, but their business growth has been crazy.
I bet. Fucking hell. This virus has been good for some.
Yeah, good for fucking Jeff.
Good for old Jeff. Yeah, he probably started the virus. Look at that.
Amazon doubles quarterly profits despite COVID-19 costs.
Whew.
That was back in July.
Oh my god,
They
that was only like
doubled
3 months
profits.
into the pandemic.
Mate, they doubled profits. Can you imagine how big those profits already were?
Jesus Christmas. Wow. Good on them.
They're smashing it.
Fair
mate.
play.
It's fucking incredible business.
God. Did you listen to Broke Bitch?
I did listen to Broke Bitch.
What did you think of Broke Bitch?
I really liked them. It kind of felt like, you know, Cody usually copies Noel's styles, but he really came into his own in this one. And he found his flow, I'd say.
You copied exactly what I said before we started recording.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. I actually don't know what you're talking. I think you're just chatting shit. To be honest, usually Cody, I don't know. He's got quite a high. Cody's actually got quite a high pitched voice, and
that is
and
word
it doesn't,
for word what I said to you.
It doesn't work. You know, copying Noel's like deep, heavy flow. So the fact that he's got his own kind of style, I like it. But that's just my analysis of the situation.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you came up with a very original point for the song. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I hate Friday.
It's actually actually is a tune, Broke Bitch.
It is. It's a great song. Yeah, no, Friday is not a tune.
No, Friday is not a banger.
No. Although Rebecca Black was on a David Dobrik video.
Yeah.
And she actually seems like a really nice girl.
She did a whole TikTok about how like bullied she got for Friday.
I bet she did.
She
Imagine
did. She
being
got
that age.
Torn apart for it.
Fucking hell.
Just
'Cause
releasing a
kids are
song and
ruthless
the
anyway.
whole world hating you. They're so peak. Like.
It's like Justin Bieber. That's what apparently Justin Bieber's. I haven't listened to it, but his new song is about like fucking growing up being as famous as he was without any real friends.
Yeah. Yeah,
That must be sad when you think about it.
He seems like
he
a
was,
really sound dude. He sounds
yeah,
like
he
a
does,
really
doesn't
sound
he?
dude.
He does.
Like,
I
his
feel
shit
bad
with
for him.
Shawn Mendes. I've been listening to a lot of Capital FM, so I'm actually up to date with this shit now. But his shit with Shawn Mendes is fucking good.
Because they both had the same start. They were both on YouTube.
Oh, was Shawn Mendes on YouTube as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, fucking, he was a bit older than old JB, who was like fucking 10 or something when he got discovered.
mate,
Imagine being that age and getting just shit on by the entire world.
it's insane what he was doing. Imagine being like 14 and having a feature with Ludacris.
You know,
What the
Ludacris
hell?
actually fucking discovered him.
He was doing songs with Chris Brown at like 16.
Mate,
The guy's a wizard.
you got to respect him. I do, yeah. Poor guy. Feel bad for him.
Yeah,
Well, he's doing
I mean,
well, so
Yeah,
you can't feel too bad because he's doing very well.
I was gonna say, I mean, he literally's got everything he's wanted out of life already.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
fair.
doing okay.
Like,
Oh dear. So the scene for next week is, or for this is cutting onions. A song you'd play when you're cutting onions,
yeah.
and it's making you cry.
So, what did you go for?
I've gone for "Raging" by Kygo featuring Codaline
Very nice.
because it makes me so angry whenever I'm cutting fucking onions and it starts to cry. Just because it makes me angry.
Called
Because you can't even
Raging.
wipe your eyes. Yeah, raging.
It is annoying. You just
Yeah.
feel like a bitch as well. You ever notice that? I always feel
Yeah.
like a bitch when I'm cutting onions. I'm like,
This
come on,
vegetable
man.
is stronger than I am.
He's
It's like people who get hay fever. They're just weaker than flowers.
it's quite pathetic, really.
Yeah. Right,
I
so
get
this
it, it's
is
awful.
raging.
Taken out by him.
can brave it, I can brave it all for you. Call me anytime you see the lightning.
Oh, that's
It's not really an angry song, but I just went for the title. It's a really nice song, though.
a song I've chosen for this week is Mad World.
Mad World. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a mad world. From Skins. Have you watched that?
No.
Oh. They all just break into song at the end of season 1. It's weird as fuck. By who? Gary Jules?
Yep, go Jules.
Okay. It's Mad World. Let's listen.
Expression.
Oh, okay. I know the song. All around me are familiar faces.
Man.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like
God.
the mood he must have been in when he fucking wrote that song. Gee.
Yeah, it's like the sound of silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's like, what the hell are these guys going through?
Yeah. Cheer up a bit, fucking hell.
It's gonna be alright, bro. Come on, man.
Watch a couple of TikToks.
You watch Charlie D'Amelio dancing for a bit. That'd cheer you up.
Cheer you right up. Oh dear. Yeah, so I'll listen. It's gonna make me sad though. What is your scene for next week?
Scene for next week is stepping off an airplane into a hot country.
Ooh,
Just
a
landed.
really great feeling.
It is. That is a feeling of joy. That is.
Yeah. I love it. I miss that so much. And walking through the airport with dragging your suitcase and hearing it fucking drag along the floor.
Right. Yeah. Especially when we're in the position we're in right now, like midst of winter under a tier 3 lockdown. It's not.
You couldn't get more opposite, really.
Yeah. Can't even do the only shit that makes winter bearable, which is Christmas. Like,
I know.
that's it. I think Christmas is just there to stop everyone from killing themselves.
Genuinely, I was thinking about it yesterday about how winter feels like it feels warranted to have a really cold fucking really cold miserable weather because you know Christmas is coming. But as soon as Christmas is over, as soon as Boxing Day hits, you're like, well, I need it to be summer now. But
Yeah.
you know you've got like 2 more months of fucking
Of
cold
just
weather,
angst, just pure angst.
of just getting fat and miserable.
And like being scared of going outside. It's just long.
Yeah. Shit sucks. Winter sucks, man. Anyone who says winter is their favourite season is a mong. It's just wrong. Absolutely fucking wrong. Yeah, well then, let's go to the questions game and then wrap this shit up, shall we?
Fantastic. Sounds good to me, brother.
Cool. So the scene is, I came up with this one. Your 2 dogs in a dog kennel is waiting to get adopted.
I like this one.
Wholesome.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or really
Not
miserable
for-
if we don't
Yeah, I
get
was gonna-
if you
gonna
don't
say,
get adopted.
The dog that doesn't get adopted is not so good, not so good for him. That's like the saddest scene potentially ever.
Yeah, that is. God, that's real sad. Okay, right. Getting character. Right, I'm ready. Right.
We can't do this. Right? It's not.
Okay. Ready? I'm gonna go for like a Scooby-Doo. Wait, let me just get ready. Right. Oh, maybe I'm not. Fuck it. Let's just go. Do you hear something?
Is it coming for me?
Who is it?
Isn't that a human?
What's a human?
Where were you before here?
Wasn't I born here?
Isn't that a bit of a sad life?
What do you mean?
Have you ever been stroked before?
Do I look like I've been stroked?
How the fuck would I tell that?
Have you had a stroke?
No, I'm quite young. Fuck. That's not
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I just lost it there.
Have you ever had a stroke? Like what? Oh my god.
Do I look like?
Fuck me. This is a dog's kennel, not an old people's home.
And on that note, see you later, everyone. Thanks for listening. Use hashtag get lost on air. See you later. Bye. Have a good day.